So hi, 100% here. My name is Chengilpattu Vivek sir. So currently completed my graduation in BTech in SRM Institute in Chennai. So today we're gonna explore the most famous and most important thing in your life, software job. So generally, people know that full stack developer role is there, and like there is a software front end developer, backend developer. But in this whole software life cycle, there is a mean term where it is called SDLC, which is mainly used for the entire life cycle process of software development. So apart from this full stack developer and web developer, we'll be seeing all the kind of job roles. And I want to explain each one of the things so that you can choose which of the following things and you can go for that respective job portals. So, software development lifecycle is not just one or two things, it's a large group of process which actually used by all the companies in as a intermediate and the primary way. So, let us see the things one by one. So, as you've seen here, the most important thing which starts with uh, planning and requirement analysis. So, we'll go to one by one cycle. Okay. So first of all, first thing. So whenever a work starts in software lifecycle, the main thing is requirement. So for example, when a customer is there, he'll be like, he needs some requirement to make. For example, he need to make a dashboard, or else he need to make a feature for his respective app. So he'll be giving all the requirement what are needed. So that is a job role which is assigned to the product manager, business analyst. They will be talking to the client and handling all the requirements needed. So this is the first process. So second process go to the planning, where the product manager and the tech lead, which is also called team lead, and the master, scrum master, these three people together discuss like what need to be done for this thing, how they need to be arranged the things properly. So this is the second category of the procedure. So after this discussion, they'll be forwarding to the next most important one, third one, which is designing, where the actual Figma designs and actual visual part of the code is made. For example, in Figma, the people such as UI UX designers, system software architect, they build the systems procedure what needed to be used to develop this thing. So this is the third kind of roles, and in these roles you can see that UI UX designers, Figma designers, all these architects will be fall under this category. So next is the most important and most famous role, which is fourth category of development, where all kind of developers such as front end, back end, and full stack developer comes into this role, and they play a very major role by following agile methodology. That is a kind of flow which has been taken. So they'll be start doing the testing, like I mean, they start the development, and then they send after respective time they develop the feature and then send to the testers. So here the most and this is underrated one, like here the testing part comes where they are the testers which write user stories and they just see all the cases, like they do the multiple testing, like black box testing, white box testing. There's like Selenium, the tools will be there. So here all kind of tester roles will be there. This is the fifth category, and the next is sixth, which is nothing but deploying. Generally when we students or else any fresher do the things, they deploy in Vercel AWS. But when you go to the large scale enterprises and production values, you need to maintain a perfect deployment. So there will be a role of DevOps engineer, so he'll be taking care of all the things. So next, after this thing, is the last step, which is the maintenance. Because after deploying and developing all the things, they need to maintain a proper way because there might be server breakage. So ensure that developers will be there. And here there will be category of jobs which is called support roles. Support engineer and developer will be together. So this is the entire procedure of the software development lifecycle. So if you want in a simple way, I can say that, for example, there's a customer in the market. He want to build a website for his shop, which is jewelry shop or else any kind of cloth shop. Okay, so let us think. He'll be contacting with a respective company, any of the bigger companies, and this company he'll start giving all the requirements to the respective company. What is needed, like how they need to maintain the website, what all features he needed in that website. So this is being come to the company, and the company starts evaluating the all the things such as the architect and all the people sit together, team lead, they think what we need to be done, and they give a plan to the designer. So this designer starts to make the whole flow, whole architecture, how this going to happen. So they'll be start using the low level designs here. This advanced concept, but still they'll busy using this thing, and then they'll be send this thing to the in a meeting. Like there will be a sprint meeting where all the people discuss together and assign work to the developers. So from here, developer starts picking the respective feature. Like if there is a whole set of app like website, they'll be like no web developer will be doing all the things. They'll be dividing the work into 5 to 10 people. So they'll be giving this work to the respective developer. They'll start implementing for next 2 to 3 weeks. After completing the development, they'll be giving the tester. So this tester will start testing in the respective separate. He'll take image of the copy in Jenkins and he'll build a pipeline. From there, he'll be testing all the features whether it's working or not. If there's having any issue, they'll give a revert back to the developer. If it's not issue, if everything is fine, they'll directly send to the respective next automation QA team. They'll be doing a final testing there, and then they send back to the DevOps team. So this is the whole flow. After DevOps team, there's additional part where is support engineers. If there's any breakage or else fault in the live servers or else any kind of support needed for the customer, within fraction of seconds they do this thing. So this is the overall flow which is going to happen in the software development life cycle. If you want to know more information, just give us in comments, and we're gonna keep more info about each of the things. And there is various job roles in India, in all the countries around us. So there's a huge opportunity. So apart from software dev, start looking for the newer roles and understand the grasp of that. And for sure, in the next few days, we're gonna launch the full stack developer playlist. So in that, we're gonna see how this merge stack is gonna happen in our present tech stack place. Thank you.